was, I think that would fall in the family of broadsword. But anyway.
Well, we'll look at pictures tomorrow.
Yeah, I could imagine him using a sword kind of like that, although Adam would probably use more of a katana type sword.
Harry Hanzo's sword.
Your Hattori Hanzo.
Oh.
I think you're trying to say.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
But I don't know if he would actually have that particular maker, but
yeah, something that good though. Like I think that
high quality.
Doesn't break easily.
Yeah, like I said, high quality.
It's because Demon made it. She
She
didn't make it?
She's good at a lot of things, but blacksmithing and sword making and that sort of thing is not her forte.
Well, David made the dagger.
Well, she could make something simpler like that, but like something like a katana, that is a serious deal.
Do it on eBay.
Yeah, I'm sure she found it somewhere.
eBay.
Well, she is well traveled. Remember that.
That's right. You should probably I can see her getting something like that in Israel.
Would they have those in Israel?
Dude, my brother got this really awesome sword from Israel. It's hanging on his wall.
Is it more like a katana, or is it like a
pretty decent sword? I don't know. It's this is kind of like a katana, only it doesn't have that little, tilted edge at the end. It's pretty badass. It's a little rusty, but badass. But they got swords in Israel, sure.
Well, I was just talking about that particular style of sword. I'm not saying they don't have swords. I'm sure they do.
Yeah, it's pretty decent, I think. Well, she could get Israel, or she could get it somewhere else. What country's famous for swords?
Aside from Japan?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, to tell the truth.
I'm thinking maybe like, Berlin or France.
We'll have to figure that one out.
Switzerland. Canada.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada.
I'm sorry.
Once Canada's gone to be no more Celine Dion. Now you sang that time.
Yeah. Hey, I just did 2 words. But anyway.
Yeah, sword fight with Adam in Hades. I can imagine clang. I can imagine it can be pretty even sided. A lot of blocking. Maybe some every time they do a block with each other. One of them can say something like well, not something like Princess Barbara. I have a secret. I'm actually left-handed.
No, nothing
I'm left-handed too.
No, nothing like that. That'd be kind of
I know. I'm
dumb.
saying something not like that.
Yeah.
I can imagine
I think some taunting there.
Is that the best you can do, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something. They're basically just cutting each other down.
I can imagine maybe Adam gets a cut on the arm at one point. Not his good arm. They're both good arms. Not his his right arm, but maybe along his side or
maybe a cut on his leg, but not too deep.
Yeah, not too deep. It's like a little, enough to ow, and
enough to hurt, but not cause serious damage.
Cripple. Not require him to fall to his knees or anything like that. Not anything. Just a little major discomfort, but not crippling.
Yeah, some blood, but not too bad. I can.
What?
He's messing with. We have him fighting Hades, right?
Right.
Hades is taunting Adam about Demon. About when Demon was Donovan's prisoner.
Oh shit, no he didn't.
Oh my god, I just had an even worse thought on that one.
Is that gonna cut his head off?
I just had an even worse thought on
the
stuff he was saying.
What?
Okay. Donovan, he's a complete piece of shit.
Of course.
What if during one of the times that Donovan was gone, gone doing whatever.
Oh no, I don't know. Hades, aww.
He is enough of a bastard to do it, but Demon
that would
never.
piss Donovan off, actually, I think.
But Demon never told a soul anyone about that.
Not even Connor.
Not even Connor about that one.
So Hades could be full of shit, but we don't know for sure.
The only one that could confirm it is Demon.
Or Hades. But, oh my god, Adam would be so pissed off. He would get a second wind.
Oh yeah, he would be about... That would definitely push him to where he'd want to kill him.
What if Hades got him again with a sword and Adam was on the ground, and that's when Hades says, before I kill you, I want to tell you one more thing. And he says that, and then Adam just freaks out and jams his sword up right through Hades' throat, right through his chin, right out the side.
Oh yeah.
What do you think of that?
Very nice.
Sweet.
But, Demon was aware of it, of course.
Of course.
She wasn't so beat up and weak that she doesn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But she just was so ashamed she never mentioned it to anyone.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking.
And I can imagine, in a way Donovan would be pissed off when he hears about that.
Mm-hmm.
But in a way, that's just one more thing that him and his group have over them.
They're schmucks.
They are assholes.
Mm-hmm. So that's, I can imagine the fight between Gerald and Ares is somewhat a little bit calmer. Well, not calmer, but, just more like clang.
Less personal.
Yeah. At one point, I can imagine this at one point, Gerald, gets his sword knocked out of his hand, and Ares raises like, wait. And Ares actually stops. And Gerald runs the other way, just leaves. And Ares was like, what the fuck? And Ares chases after him, Gerald disappears into the garage, and Ares is sneaking around the side of the sword, and as he gets in front of the door, he sees these two blinding lights, and leaps outside as Gerald zooms out in his car.
Although, when you said, when you were first starting that off, when, sword knocked out of the hand, the whole, wait! He runs off, and Ares is standing there for a minute. That just so reminded me of a scene from Scooby-Doo. It's like, hold on a sec. And then the others pause, and then Scooby and Shaggy just haul ass. That's what that reminded me of, anyway.
It's fun.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I love it.
That's pretty cool.
But hey, that was a good idea, though.
Thank you. Gerald's not much of a fighter anyway.
Yeah. Gerald's a lover, not a fighter.
Wait! Right back!
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
You can't blame him.
He loves himself. Every night. Hey, it's very lonely out there.
He loves Demon, too. Maybe not in that way.
Fraternal way.
Yeah. I was gonna say maybe not in that way, but he still loves her.
Yeah. Okay, so
she's family.
Okay, so that's battle. So we did all of them. Oh, you know what time it is? Time for Demon and Donovan.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait, hold on. We didn't see have the part where, who's Taurus fighting then?
Wait a minute, didn't we have him actually kill Cassandra?
No, because then we decided that, I know that, but Mark was facing Cassandra first, and then Cassandra got hit by Gerald's car, but where the hell's Taurus? I think we need to make another villain to replace, do you know how Connor replaced,
Well, since Adam and Mark are both busy with Cassandra, maybe he's fighting, Hades and Ares. At that particular moment. I don't know.
No, maybe we need to make another villain.
We don't want to go too crazy, though.
Yeah, we already have a new villain, but we need the Taurus. Taurus is the leader, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have... Maybe Demon and Mark are facing Cassandra, and Taurus is facing Donovan, and Donovan is overpowering Taurus at one point because he's playing with his head.
Yeah.
And Taurus is severely hurt, like he can't even lift up his own arm anymore, and that's when Demon interferes, and that's where she gets the killer blow.
Yes.
Alright, so Taurus is facing off with Donovan. And he's trying not to use any spells, but he's...
Yeah, he's avoiding using magic whenever he possibly can.
But he has to every once in a while, just to make Donovan back off again. And Donovan's playing with his head. He's saying things about his wife,
his
saying
son.
things about then his brother. No, the final thing is his son.
Oh.
He's like, did you know that your son cried like a little bitch before I slashed his throat open? Wow.
Yeah, that is definitely a low blow, and that would definitely send Taurus into a rage.